I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Taos Hum. Make it stop. This is their raw green. Picked it up at the festival in Albuquerque. Been there a few times. I've never experienced the Taos Hum. So listen, let me explain to you what I just did. In typical Johnny Scoville fashion, and preparing really well. Just a moment ago, before turning on the camera, I see the red light, which means we are recording. I thought, you know what, I'll just real quickly just Google the Taos Hum, and I'll learn some stuff about it and just kind of tell you. Listen, I need to do a wicked deep dive on the Taos Hum. If you've do me a favor, this is important. If you've heard the Taos Hum, you got to go to the comment section to say so. I need to know what your experience was and what you've heard, because look, I haven't experienced it, but I've read about it. Holy moly! First of all, people can hear it. Been a British study, a bunch of different studies that kind of get the same numbers, which leads you to believe that you really can hear it. Taos Hum, a study into the Taos Hum in the early 1990s in Taos, New Mexico, indicated that 2% of the population can hear it. Now, that is a small percentage. It really is. It's a teeny number. However, that correlated with a British study, which means, you know, more than one study kind of lets you feel like there's something there. Each hearer, that's somebody who can hear it, at a different frequency, somewhere between 32 and 80 hertz, modulated between 0.5 and 2 hertz. Right? Bizarre. To me, it is. Anyway, there's some theories about what it could be. I need to do a big deep dive. Like, I can just look at it in 2 seconds and come on here and tell you about it. Wow, it's interesting. There's some theories about what it could be. Some people believe that the Taos Hum could be an unintended byproduct of a vast global surveillance system that uses low-frequency sound waves. Despite the range of theories, nobody is able to prove conclusively what the Taos Hum is. So, I got a lot of friends in the Chile community. I got a lot of friends in New Mexico. Whether you're in the Chile community or not, I got a lot of friends in New Mexico. So if you've heard the Taos Hum, I got to know about it. Go to the comment section. Tell me if you hear it. Is it a certain time of day? Is it seasonal? You know what I mean? Is it brought on by certain weather patterns? Or have you noticed it? I'm fascinated. All right, let me read this to you. Taos Hum, make it stop. It's the raw green. I'm trying to decide which side I should read first. I'll read this one side first. This year's harvest of peppers yielded an extraordinary amount of hot green scorpion, which is never a problem, right? What a terrible problem to have on your hands. So we have, it's beautiful. Listen to this. So what we couldn't resist, making a fresh, raw, super hot green sauce. I love them for that. So for that, I tip my hat to you. Careful though, and this is in red. This is hotter than last year's raw. The strange mystery of the Taos Hum has been solved. Only some can hear it. We promise you will taste and feel it, and no one can make it stop. How much can you handle? This is their hottest. And I don't know if they've really solved it. They're just putting it on their label. I really need to know. I promise you, the minute this video is done, deep dive in Taos Hum. Taos Hum, make it stop. Hot sauce is made from peppers that are grown without the use of chemicals in the warm soils of the west face of Sangre de Cristo Mountains, grown, hand-harvested, and blended in Taos, New Mexico. That's pretty cool. Here are the ingredients. You ready? Fresh green scorpion. It's the first ingredient. Next, big mustard mama. What? We got a good start, don't we? Next, green Carolina Reaper. Are you seeing a pattern here? We got green scorpion, big mustard mama, green Carolina Reaper, green habanero, walking trout farm red wine. You heard me, I didn't stutter. Walking trout farm red wine and apple cider vinegar and salt. This is wicked. Do you hear that list of ingredients? It's really just 4 peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4 different super hot peppers, although the green habaneros are not super hot. The other ones are wicked super hot. And then walking trout farm red wine with 4 peppers and just a little bit of salt and vinegar. Huh. Fascinating. I'm ready for the hum. I'm going to eat this and start humming. Oh. Wow. It's got a wicked aroma to it. You know what I was about to do? I was about to kind of throw the smell-o-vision at you again. But I'm teasing the people. If you don't have your smell-o-vision, go get it, please. I'll wait a little bit. Not now, but later in the week I'll do another smell-o-vision. But this is one you need to smell. This is interesting. It has a wicked strong, wicked pepper-forward aroma. I'm picking up vinegar, but there is just, I wonder if you can see the fumes coming off it. All right, so here's the pour. You know, like an itch on my elbow at the left. All right, here's a pour. All right, so from Taos Hum, Make It Stop. This is their raw green. Promises to be a scorcher. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. You know what makes this crazy? I think it's because of the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Here's the deal. You got the vinegar that kind of holds it all. It's a vehicle that kind of brings it all together. No one pepper that you taste over the other, but it's just a wicked blend of green peppers. One of the hotter green sauces I've ever had. Legit. Perfect balance of salt. I like salt. I've had some that I like, but I know that other people are going to say it's wicked salty. This isn't one of those, but I like the balance of the level of salt. It's perfect for me. It's a warm one, you guys. No joke. You would not like this if you were not a chili head. If you're not chasing the heat, if you aren't, this isn't something you're into. You won't like this. You won't. I'm being honest. If you're a chili head, though, you need this. There's a big difference in like and need. If you're not a chili, you won't like it. If you're a chili head, you need it. Just saying. It's really a good sauce. I like it. Unique. Wait a minute. Did you hear that? It's the hum. No, I'm kidding. But if I was an editor, I don't edit stuff. You know that. Just turn the camera on, turn it off, right? But if I edited stuff right about here, as soon as I taste it, after I tip the bottle, I'd throw in a little low frequency hum that more than 2% could hear, like that everybody would hear. I'd kind of look around. That's what I would have done, but I don't edit. Heat on this, it's going to be a 7 and up for chili heads. Although you will find, 7 and up. Yeah, it'll be 7 up, but there'll be chili heads that call it a 6. But yeah, it's a warm sauce. There's no doubt about it. Great finish on it. It's wonderful. You know, it has that great green pepper flavor. That when pods are green, it's hard to describe. How do you describe what green tastes like? You know what I mean? If you get, it's not like, green super hots are different than like serranos or jalapenos that sort of have a grassy, you know what I mean? The green grassy kind of taste to it. Super hots don't have that, but they still have a green kind of a flavor going on, and it's a difficult thing to describe. It's green, but it's a great sauce. I'm going to do a deep dive on the Taos Hum because that to me is just some of the things I've read is just interesting. So really important, if you are somebody, you watch this channel and you've heard the Taos Hum, you're like, man, I've heard that thing. I'm curious as can be to hear from somebody I know. Like, is it? Couple things. Time of day, does that have anything to do with it? Does it happen in the night? Does it happen at all hours? Is it a constant thing? Okay. Is it just always going on and 2% of the people can always hear it? Or is it just once in a while? And if it's the kind of thing where only 2% would hear it, I wonder if you were like in at a restaurant, could you say, is everybody, you can hear the hum, let's see a show of hands, and a few people would put their hands up? I don't know. Or does it stop? And if it started at a concert, would a bunch of people feel it? I don't know. I'm curious, weather, parts of like certain areas. I know that there are people in Mexico that thought they were feeling it. See, Well, I tell you, I did the quick Google. I did. There are some people in Mexico. Let me see if I can show you this. That were under the impression. Where is it? That was power lines. There were people in Mexico that swore they could hear it, and then I guess they did did a deep dive there, and attributed to the hum of power lines. And people in Mexico, there's a hum. It's got to be from Taos. I can get that. I can see the connection. No, it's not. But I'm just really, really curious. I want, if you're one of the 2%, you've heard it, please tell me. Please, and I don't care how long. I'll pin the comment. I'm just so curious about the Taos Hum. And, I've been there, a bunch of times. Each time I've been there, I've never really thought about it. I'm there for something. I never really thought, do I hear a hum? I don't know. Super curious. Thank you for hanging out with me in the description box. Taos Hum, make it stop. You'll see it. Click the link. Tell him I sent you. Right there is my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. Makes great videos. Please check him out. He's a good kid. Right here is Tommy Scoville, my brother, and the lifeboat. We are all in the same boat. It's a great channel for connection right here. All the challenges I've ever done, the one I did yesterday. If you haven't seen the stinky fish, Firana. Please check out the Firana challenge. It's right up there. Right here, there's all the stuff for brand new chili heads. Pepperology. I love you guys. Let's have a great day. I might do a music video later and a workout video. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.